city breathing low. Street lights flicker, silver lines on roofs below, and somewhere in the quiet dark, the moon begins to glow. I write my thoughts in softer ink across the midnight air, words I never meant to send or share. They drift like quiet paper boats somewhere out there. Your name arrives without a sound, like footsteps on the floor. It lingers in the empty room a little more, then fades into the velvet blue. Outside my door, the saxophone begins to cry in velvet golden tone. It answers things I never said. Alone, a tender echo through the night of what was once our own. These are letters to the moon, not meant to be returned. Whispers folded into light, like something gently burned. Every note the saxophone plays is a lesson softly learned. The piano lays a fragile chord beneath the quiet sky. It holds the weight of unsent words. And why some loves remain between the lines that we deny. Your laughter moves like distant rain across my memory, not loud enough to wake the world, just me, a silver thread of what we were, and what could never be. The bass walks slow along the edge of something left behind, each step a steady heartbeat kind, keeping time with fragile thoughts, still circling my mind. I trace your outline in the dark, where shadows softly fall. The night becomes a quiet room, too small for all the things we never said at all. These are letters to the moon, folded in saxophone sighs, floating through the quiet hours where memory never dies. Every note between the chords says what the silence hides. The moonlight paints the window glass in faded shades of blue. I let the night remember you for two, and give the empty side of bed its borrowed view. No promises are written here, no future carved in stone, just fragile thoughts that find their way unknown across a quiet melody, gently overthrown. The saxophone leans into pain, then softens into grace. It turns regret to something warm in space, a sound that almost feels like hope without a face. The candle burns a little low, but still it stays, like feelings that refuse to end or sway, and let the darkness have its say. If you are somewhere under this same sky, maybe you can feel the quiet way the music bends what's real. These are letters to the moon, written in a tender tune. Every breath the singer takes under silver afternoon. And when the last note fades away, the night will end too soon. The window stays, the moon remains. The curtain sways in midnight air, a shadow on the wall. The city hums in distant tones, so small, like secrets whispered low enough to barely fall. I pour another cup of tea and let the steamer rise. It curls like thoughts I couldn't keep or disguise, soft reflections in the glass of half-closed eyes. Your memory doesn't knock anymore, it slips beneath the door, a quiet weight upon the floor once more, not loud enough to break the calm, just enough to soar. The saxophone begins to speak in low and velvet hue. It bends a note I recognize from you, a trembling line that understands what I won't pursue. Midnight between the notes is where I stay. In all the space the music leaves and doesn't play, every breath the singer holds carries you away. The piano answers carefully with chords that almost break, a fragile harmony of things we didn't take. It lingers just a second longer for memory's sake. Your voice echo down this hall in softer, brighter days. Now only muted silhouettes remain, like footprints fading slowly in the rain. The bass moves slow and steady like a patient, quiet train. It carries every broken word through the night again, never rushing toward the dawn or away from pain. I lean against the window frame and watch the moonlight spill across the empty chair you used to fill with stories, hands, and laughter, soft and still. Midnight between the notes feels wider than the sky. The saxophone keeps asking questions I deny. Every pause between the chords is where the answers lie. Flickers once or twice but doesn't lose its flame, like a love that learned to live without a name. Quiet but refusing to disappear in shame. Somewhere you are sleeping now under a different light, maybe unaware how often still carries your outline into sight. The saxophone leans close to tears, then softens into calm. It turns regret to something warm in my palm, like holding fading sunlight after dusk is gone. The piano slows its final phrase and lets the silence grow. No need to say the things we know. Some letters never leave the heart, but still they glow. If longing had a quiet shape, it would sound like this. A note that almost fades away but doesn't miss. Midnight between the notes is where I remain, wrapped in quiet harmonies of loss and gentle pain, until the final saxophone breathes your name again. Leans close and stays. The streetlight draws a silver line across the quiet floor. The night is breathing slow again, like before. And I am listening for a sound that isn't there anymore. The window hums with distant cars, like waves against the dark. A restless ocean far away leaves a mark on thoughts that move like drifting boats without a spark. Your memory doesn't ache tonight, it glows in softer blue, not sharp enough to break the calm, just true, like something folded carefully I once outgrew. The saxophone begins to rise in low and velvet tone. It bends a note so tenderly alone, as if it knows the fragile shape of what I've never shown. Sleepless skies trace the air above. Every breath between the chords feels like quiet love. Nothing loud, nothing wild, just enough. The piano keeps a steady pulse of amber and of gray, each harmony a gentle wave that won't betray the fragile way the night unfolds and stays. I sit beside the fading lamp and let the shadows grow. They move like thoughts I almost say but don't let show. The silence feels familiar now and slow. The bass walks softly through the room in patient measured time. It gathers every scattered doubt into a line that keeps the heart from falling out of rhyme. The moonlight finds the empty chair across the narrow hall. It rests there like a quiet guest that doesn't call but understands the things we never told at all. Silver lines on sleepless skies float above my head. The saxophone keeps whispering the words we never said. Every pause between the notes is where we gently tread. I thought the night would hurt much more, but it just holds me still, like cool hands on a fevered mind against my will. It teaches how to let things fade without a thrill. Somewhere you are dreaming now in softer sheets of white, unaware your shadow still moves through my night like a melody that almost ends. grace, then falls away in air. It leaves behind a golden trace of care, a sound that feels like letting go without despair. The piano slows its final turn and lets the dark expand. No promises, no broken vows to understand. Just quiet light upon the keys and open hands. If love becomes a softer thing, it sounds like this, a note that almost disappears but leaves a kiss. Silver lines on sleepless skies fade into the blue. The saxophone keeps breathing low like something true. And when the last note melts away, the night feels new. The window glows, the heart grows light. The hallway clock forgets to chime, the hour slips away. A fragile stillness in the room decides to stay, like something gentle finding space at the end of day. I rest my head against the glass and watch the skyline fade. A scatter of uncertain lights is slowly made across the quiet of the catcher of the shade. Your absence doesn't thunder now, it hums beneath the skin. A quiet current moving slow within, not asking to be healed, not asking to begin. The saxophone begins to breathe, a ribbon made of gold. It curves around the emptiness I hold and warms the edges of a story never told. Soft confessions to the stars travel through the air. Every phrase the singer sings feels almost like a prayer, not for what we lost, but for what was there. The piano answers tenderly with chords that gently sway, like hands that know the shape of night and stay, where even broken promises can fade away. The candle trembles slightly now, but does not lose its glow. how the heart can ache and grow without collapsing under what we know. The bass keeps moving quietly in circles, smooth and round. It builds a floor beneath my feet of sound, so nothing I am feeling now falls to the ground. I close my eyes and let the tune draw pictures in the dark of evenings filled with softer words and spark, now resting like forgotten letters without a mark. Soft confessions to the stars drift above the room. The saxophone keeps turning pain into perfume. Every note dissolves the weight of quiet gloom. The city doesn't ask for more, it glows and lets me be the silent partner to the sky and me. The night feels like a hidden shore of memory. If you could hear this melody, would you understand how some goodbyes don't fully break or land? They hover in the space between two open hands. The saxophone climbs once again, then settles into blue. It bends regret into a shape more true, a sound that feels like closing doors without undo. The piano slows and leaves a chord suspended in the air. No final word, no grand goodbye flag, just breath and velvet midnight everywhere. If longing learns to soften down, it sounds like this, a fading note that turns to light and quiet bliss. Soft confessions to the stars glide across the night. The singer's voice and saxophone fold into light. And when the music disappears, everything feels right. The stars remain, the silence sings. The evening wraps around my thoughts, not cold, just distant like a story, half retold. A passing car moves through the dark and disappears from view. Its headlights draw a fleeting line of blue, like memories that surface once, then slip from you. I didn't know that missing you would grow this quiet kind, not sharp enough to tear the skin of mine, but steady as a tide that moves and leaves its sign. The saxophone begins to fall in low and hushed embrace. It carries something delicate through space, a trembling warmth that finds its resting place. Where the night keeps secrets, I lay them down, every whispered harmony without a sound. The music knows the shape of love before it's found. The piano draws a fragile thread of midnight and of gray. It holds the air in balanced hands and sways, like something that refuses to decay. I let the silence settle deep into my open chest. It doesn't rush to fill the cracks or rest. It simply stays beside me, unimpressed. The bass walks softly through the dark in measured, careful tone. It builds a path of steady ground alone, so nothing I am feeling now is overthrown. The moonlight finds the window edge and lingers without claim. It watches how the heart can ache and flame without demanding anyone to blame. Where the night keeps secrets, they gently bloom. The saxophone turns every doubt into perfume. Every echo leaves behind a little room. I thought I needed answers here, but maybe I was wrong. Some questions fade more tenderly in song than when we try to hold them for too long. Somewhere you are breathing slow under another sky. Perhaps you've learned to let this go, and why? But here the music holds it close and lets it lie. The saxophone ascends once more, then softens into air. It secret to something warm and fair, a tone that says forgiveness without repair. The piano slows its final chord and lets it gently fall. No promises, no shattered vows at all. Just midnight leaning closer to the wall. If healing has a hidden sound, it sounds like this. A fading note that leaves behind a quiet bliss. Where the night keeps secrets, they rest in tune. The singer breathes them softly under moon. And when the final echo fades, it's always too soon. The dark grows kind. The room is still. The window holds a darker shade of cobalt midnight sky. Street lights blur like distant tears that never cry. Just quiet halos drifting slow as cars go by. Your name in softer thought across the silent room. It doesn't echo like before or bloom. It simply rests between the chords of perfume. The night feels wide, press too hard. His leaves a little space between each guard of memory I keep inside my heart. The saxophone begins to breathe in low and smoky tone. It shapes the ache into a curve half known, a golden thread of something lost but grown. Blue ink on midnight air spells what I won't say. Every phrase the singer holds drifts away like letters never sent but meant to stay. The piano keeps a fragile pulse of the softer side of sway, where love becomes a quieter word each day. The bass walks steady through the hush, like footsteps down a pier. It anchors every drifting thought right here, so nothing breaks the surface of this year. The moonlight rests upon the floor. In silver scattered lines, it sketches out a world between the signs of what we were and what we left behind. I close my eyes and let the sound draw circles in the dark. Each melody a quiet spark, a mark that fades but leaves a warmer trace at heart. Blue ink on midnight air turns longing into light. The saxophone bends gently through the night. Every silence holds a truth in sight. I never thought that missing you would feel this calm and slow, not sharp enough to split the sky or glow, just steady as a tide that doesn't show. Somewhere you are dreaming now, in softer midnight sheets, unaware how every note repeats. The way your laughter once filled these streets. The saxophone leans into grace, then settles back again. It shapes regret to something warm and plain, a tone that doesn't ask for pain. The piano slows its final turn and lets the darkness rise. No promise, no surprise or goodbyes, just breath beneath the moonlit skies. If healing hums beneath the night, it hums like this, a fading note that leaves behind a kiss. Blue ink on midnight air, soft and red. The singer's voice and saxophone lay everything bare. And when the last note fades, you're still there. The window stays, the moon replies. Dim shadows stretch across the floor in blue, like something reaching out for you. I didn't think the night could feel this delicate and thin, like glass between two open hands or skin. I never quite forget where you have been. The room is breathing slowly now, in softened shades of gray. It doesn't ask me to explain or say the things I couldn't hold that day. The saxophone begins to sigh in velvet rounded tone. It wraps the air in golden thread, alone, a melody that almost feels like home. Velvet hours without you fall like rain. Every whispered harmony carries pain, but gently like a fading refrain. The piano answers tenderly with chords that almost break. It leans into the fragile space we make between goodbye and letting go for memory's sake. The bass keeps walking patiently along the edge of time. It gathers every broken thought in line and turns it into something almost fine. The moonlight slips across the bed in quiet silver bands. It settles where your warmth once planned to rest beside my open hands. I listen to the rhythm breathe between the sax and voice, as if the night itself had choice to stay or gently disappear. Rejoice. Velvet hours without you move so slow. The saxophone bends low and lets it show every space between the notes. I know perhaps this ache is softer now than what I feared before. It doesn't knock or slam the door. It lingers like a quiet guest at the floor. Somewhere in another room, you sleep without this tune, unaware the midnight sky and moon still write your name in June. The saxophone climbs once again, then falls in quiet grace. It leaves a warmth in empty space, a trace that doesn't need to be replaced. The piano slows and leaves a chord suspended in the air. No final fades like this, a softer echo in the dark of bliss. Velvet hours without you stay and fade. The singer's voice and saxophone don't evade the truth that love once lived and stayed. The dark leans close and understands. Softly on the glass in shades of muted blue. A distant train hums low and slow, passing through. Like thoughts that never quite arrive, but always new. Press my hand against the pane and feel the cooling air. The city pulses far below, unaware of how the heart can ache and still repair. Your absence moves in gentler waves across the open floor, not sharp enough to cut the dark anymore, just steady as a tide against the shore. The saxophone begins to sing in velvet amber light. It bends a note that almost breaks the night and turns regret into something bright. Under the quiet silver sky, I let the feeling fall. Every breath between the chords says it all. Nothing louder than a sigh, soft and small. The piano keeps a lucid pace of ivory and shade. It sketches out a fragile space we made in rooms where whispered promises once stayed. The bass moves gently through the hush like footsteps down a hall. It steadies every fragile thought from fall and builds a ground beneath it all. moves across the wall in trembling silver lines. It writes the shape of what was ours between the signs of borrowed time and quiet goodbyes. I close my eyes and let the sound unravel what remains. Each harmony dissolving subtle pains, like rain that falls but never stains. Under the quiet silver sky, the saxophone replies to every silence in my chest where memory lies. Every note becomes a truth no one denies. Perhaps the night is kinder now than daylight ever was. It doesn't ask for explanation just because it understands the space between us. Somewhere beneath another roof you breathe in softer dreams, unaware how every tone redeems the fragile outline of what it seems. The saxophone ascends once more, then settles into blue. It wraps the air in tempered gold and hue, a sound that feels like letting go of you. The piano slows its final turn and lets the darkness rise. No need for final words or sighs, just breath beneath the silver skies. If longing learns to live with light, it lives like this. A fading note that leaves behind a kiss. Under the quiet silver sky, the melody remains. The singer's voice and saxophone ease the strains, and when the final echo fades, the calm sustains. The sky stays white, the night is kind. They drift like quiet paper boats somewhere out there. Your name arrives without a sound, like footsteps on the floor. It lingers in the empty room a little more, then fades into the velvet blue. Outside my door, the saxophone begins to cry in velvet golden tone. It answers things I never said. Alone, a tender echo through the night of what was once ours. These are letters to the moon, not meant to be returned. Whispers folded into light, like something gently burned. Every note the saxophone plays is a lesson softly learned. The piano lays a fragile chord beneath the quiet sky. It holds the weight of unsent words. And why some loves remain between the lines that we deny. Your laughter moves like distant rain across my memory, not loud enough to wake the world. Just me, a silver thread of what we were, and what could never be. The bass walks slow along the edge of something left behind, each step a steady heartbeat kind, keeping time with fragile thoughts, still circling my mind. I trace your outline in the dark, where shadows softly fall. The night becomes a quiet room, too small for all the things we never said at all. These are letters to the moon, folded in saxophone sighs, floating through the quiet hours where memory never dies. Every note between the chords says what the silence hides. The moonlight paints the window glass in faded shades of blue. I let the night remember you for two, and give the empty side of bed its borrowed view. No promises are written here, no future carved in stone, just fragile thoughts that find their way unknown across a quiet melody, gently overthrown. The saxophone leans into pain, then softens into grace. It turns regret to something warm in space. like feelings that refuse to end or sway, and let the darkness have its say. If you are somewhere under this same sky, maybe you can feel the quiet way the music bends what's real. These are letters to the moon, written in a tender tune. Every breath the singer takes under silver afternoon. And when the last note fades away, the night will end too soon. The window stays, the moon remains. Curtain sways in midnight air, a shadow on the wall. The city hums in distant tones, so small, like secrets whispered low enough to barely fall. I pour another cup of tea and let the steam rise. It curls like thoughts I couldn't keep or disguise, soft reflections in the glass of half-closed eyes. Your memory doesn't knock anymore, it slips beneath the door, a quiet weight upon the floor once more, not loud enough to break the calm, just enough to soar. The saxophone begins to speak in low and velvet hue. It bends a note I recognize from you, a trembling line that understands what I won't pursue. Midnight between the notes is where I stay. In all the space the music leaves and doesn't play, every breath the singer holds carries you away. The piano answers carefully with chords that almost break, a fragile harmony of things we didn't take. It lingers just a second longer for memory's sake. Your voice once echoed down this hall in softer, brighter days. Now only muted silhouettes remain, like footprints fading slowly in the rain. The bass moves slow and steady like a patient, quiet train. It carries every broken word through the night again, never rushing toward the dawn or away from pain. I lean against the window frame and watch the moonlight spill across the empty chair you used to fill. with stories, hands, and laughter, soft and still. Midnight between the notes feels wider than the sky. The saxophone keeps asking questions I deny. Every pause between the chords is where the answers lie. The candle flickers once or twice but doesn't lose its flame, like a love that learned to live without a name. Quiet but refusing to disappear in shame. Somewhere you are sleeping now under a different light, maybe unaware how often in the night a melody still carries your outline into sight. The saxophone leans close to tears, then softens into calm. It turns regret to something warm in my palm, like holding fading sunlight after dusk is gone. The piano slows its final phrase and lets the silence grow. No need to say the things we know. Some letters never leave the heart, but still they glow. If longing had a quiet shape, it would sound like this. A note that almost fades away but doesn't miss. Midnight between the notes is where I remain, wrapped in quiet harmonies of loss and gentle pain, until the final saxophone breathes your name again. The night leans close and stays. The streetlight draws a silver line across the quiet floor. The night is breathing slow again, like before. And I am listening for a sound that isn't there anymore. The window hums with distant cars, like waves against the dark. A restless ocean far away leaves a mark on thoughts that move like drifting boats without a spark. Your memory doesn't ache tonight. It glows in softer blue, not sharp enough to break the calm, just true, like something folded carefully I once outgrew. rise in low and velvet tone. It bends a note so tenderly alone, as if it knows the fragile shape of what I've never shown. Silver lines on sleepless skies trace the air above. Every breath between the chords feels like quiet love. Nothing loud, nothing wild, just enough. The piano keeps a steady pulse of amber and of gray, each harmony a gentle wave that won't betray the fragile way the night unfolds and stays. I sit beside the fading lamp and let the shadows grow. They move like thoughts I almost say but don't let show. The silence feels familiar now and slow. The bass walks softly through the room in patient measured time. It gathers every scattered doubt into a line that keeps the heart from falling out of rhyme. The moonlight finds the empty chair across the narrow hall. It rests there like a quiet guest that doesn't call but understands the things we never told at all. Silver lines on sleepless skies float above my head. The saxophone keeps whispering the words we never said. Every pause between the notes is where we gently tread. I thought the night would hurt much more, but it just holds me still, like cool hands on a fevered mind against my will. It teaches how to let things fade without a thrill. Somewhere you are dreaming now in softer sheets of white, unaware your shadow still moves through my night like a melody that almost ends but stays in sight. The saxophone leans into grace, then falls away in air. It leaves behind a golden trace of care, a sound that feels like letting go without despair. The piano slows its final turn and lets the dark expand. No promises, no broken vows to understand. Just quiet light upon the keys and open hands. heart grows light. Hallway clock forgets to chime, the hour slips away. A fragile stillness in the room decides to stay, like something gentle finding space at the end of day. I rest my head against the glass and watch the skyline fade. A scatter of uncertain lights is slowly made across the quiet of the catcher of the shade. You're absent doesn't thunder now, it hums beneath the skin. A quiet current moving slow within, not asking to be healed, not asking to begin. The saxophone begins to breathe, a ribbon made of gold. It curves around the emptiness I hold, and warms the edges of a story never told. Soft confessions to the stars travel through the air. Every phrase the singer sings feels almost like a prayer, not for what we lost, but for what was there. The piano answers tenderly with chords that gently sway, like hands that know the shape of night and stay, where even broken promises can fade away. The candle trembles slightly now, but does not lose its glow. It mirrors how the heart can ache and grow without collapsing under what we know. The bass keeps moving quietly in circles, smooth and round. It builds a floor beneath my feet of sound, so nothing I am feeling now falls to the ground. I close my eyes and let the tune draw pictures in the dark, of evenings filled with softer words and spark, now resting like forgotten letters without a mark. Soft confessions to the stars drift above the room. The saxophone keeps turning pain into perfume. Every note dissolves the weight of quiet gloom that The city doesn't ask for more. It glows and lets me be the silent partner to the sky and me. The night feels like a hidden shore of memory. If you could hear this melody, would you understand how some goodbyes don't fully break or land? They hover in the space between two open hands. The saxophone climbs once again, then settles into blue. It bends regret into a shape more true. A sound that feels like closing doors without undo. The piano slows and leaves a chord suspended in the air. No final word, no grand goodbye flag. Just breath and velvet midnight everywhere. If longing learns to soften down, it sounds like this, a fading note that turns to light and quiet bliss. Soft confessions to the stars glide across the night. The singer's voice and saxophone fold into light. And when the music disappears, everything feels right. The stars remain. The silence sings. The wooden floor in amber faded gold. The evening wraps around my thoughts, not cold, just distant like a story half retold. Passing car moves through the dark and disappears from view. Its headlights draw a fleeting line of blue, like memories that surface once, then slip from you. Sharp enough to tear the skin of mine, but steady as a tide that moves and leaves its sign. The saxophone begins to fall in low and hushed embrace. It carries something delicate through space, a trembling resting place. Where the night keeps secrets, I lay them down. Every whispered harmony without a sound. The music knows the shape of love before it's found. The piano draws a fragile thread of midnight and of gray. It holds the air in balanced hands and sway, like something that refuses to decay. I let the silence settle deep into my open chest. It doesn't rush to fill the cracks or rest. It simply stays beside me, unimpressed. The bass walks softly through the dark in measured, careful tone. It builds a path of steady ground alone, so nothing I am feeling now is overthrown. The moonlight finds the window edge and lingers without claim. It watches how the heart can ache and flame without demanding anyone to blame. Where the night keeps secrets, they gently bloom. The saxophone turns every doubt into perfume. Every echo leaves behind a little room. I thought I needed answers here, but maybe I was wrong. Some questions fade more tenderly in song than when we try to hold them for too long. Somewhere you are breathing slow under another sky. Perhaps you've learned to let this go, and why? But here the music holds it close and lets it lie. The saxophone ascends once more, then softens into air. It shapes regret to something warm and fair, a tone that says forgiveness without repair. The piano slows its final chord and lets it gently fall. No promises, no shattered vows at all. Just midnight leaning closer to the wall. If healing has a hidden sound, it sounds like this. A fading note that leaves behind a quiet bliss. Where the night keeps secrets, they rest in tune. The singer breathes them softly under moon. And when the final echo fades, it's always too soon. The dark grows kind. The room is still. Holds a darker shade of cobalt midnight sky. Street lights blur like distant tears that never cry. Just quiet halos drifting slow as cars go by. Your name in softer thought across the silent room. It doesn't echo like before or bloom. It simply rests between the chords of perfume. The night feels wide, too hard. His leaves a little space between each guard of memory I keep inside my heart. The saxophone begins to breathe in low and smoky tone. It shapes the ache into a curve half known, a golden thread of something lost but grown. Blue ink on midnight air spells what I won't say. Every phrase the singer holds drifts away like letters never sent but meant to stay. The piano keeps a fragile pulse of amber and of gray. It leans into the softer side of sway, where love becomes a quieter word each day. The bass walks steady through the hush like footsteps down a pier. It anchors every drifting thought right here, so nothing breaks the surface of this year. The moonlight rests upon the floor in silver scattered lines. It sketches out a world between the signs of what we were and what we left behind. I close my eyes and let the sound draw circles in the dark. Each melody a quiet spark, a mark that fades but leaves a warmer trace at heart. Blue ink on midnight air turns longing into light. The saxophone bends gently through the night. Every silence holds a truth in sight. I never thought that missing you would feel this calm and slow, not sharp enough to split the sky or glow, just steady as a tide that doesn't show. Somewhere you are dreaming now in softer midnight sheets, unaware how every note repeats, the way your laughter once filled these streets. The saxophone leans into grace, then settles back again. It shapes regret to something warm and plain, a tone that doesn't ask for pain. The piano slows its final turn and lets the darkness rise. No promise, no surprise or goodbyes, just breath beneath the moonlit skies. If healing hums beneath the night, it hums like this, a faded note that leaves behind a kiss. Blue ink on midnight air, soft and rare. The singer's voice and saxophone lay everything bare. And when the last note fades, you're still there. The window stays, the moon replies. The hallway light is dim tide, a quiet amber hue. The shadows stretch across the floor in blue, like something reaching out for you. I didn't think the night could feel this delicate and thin, like glass between two open hands or skin that never quite forgets where you have been. The room is breathing slowly now in softened shades of gray. It doesn't ask me to explain or say the things I couldn't hold that day. The saxophone begins to sigh in velvet rounded tone. It wraps the air in golden thread, alone, a melody that almost feels like home. Velvet hours without you fall like rain. Every whispered harmony carries pain, but gently like a fading flame. with chords that almost break. It leans into the fragile space we make between goodbye and letting go for memory's sake. The bass keeps walking patiently along the edge of time. It gathers every broken thought in line and turns it into something almost fine. The moonlight slips across the bed in quiet silver bands. It settles where your warmth once planned to rest beside my open hands. I listen to the rhythm breathe between the sax and voice, as if the night itself had choice to stay or gently disappear. Rejoice. Velvet hours without you move so slow. The saxophone bends low and lets it show every space between the notes. I know perhaps this ache is softer now than what I feared before. It doesn't knock or slam the door. It lingers like a quiet guest at the floor. Somewhere in another room, you sleep without this tune, unaware the midnight sky and moon still write your name in June. The saxophone climbs once again, then falls in quiet grace. It leaves a warmth in empty space, a trace that doesn't need to be replaced. The piano slows and leaves a chord suspended in the air. No final word, no stare or glare, just breath and midnight everywhere. If love can fade without a fight, it fades like this, a softer echo in the dark of bliss. Velvet hours without you stay and fade. The singer's voice and saxophone don't evade the truth that love once lived and stayed. The dark leans close and understands. softly on the glass in shades of muted blue. A distant train hums low and slow, passing through. Like thoughts that never quite arrive, but always new. I rest my hand against the pane and feel the cooling air. The city pulses far below, unaware of how the heart can ache and still repair. Your absence moves in gentler waves across the open floor, not sharp enough to cut the dark anymore, just steady as a tide against the shore. The saxophone begins to sing in velvet amber light. It bends a note that almost breaks the night and turns regret into something bright. Under the quiet silver sky, I let the feeling fall. Every breath between the chords says it all. Nothing louder than a sigh, soft and small. The piano keeps a lucid pace of ivory and shade. It sketches out a fragile space we made in rooms where whispered promises once stayed. The bass moves gently through the hush like footsteps down a hall. It steadies every fragile thought from fall and builds a ground beneath it all. Moonlight slips across the wall in trembling silver lines. It writes the shape of what was ours between the signs of borrowed time and quiet goodbye. I close my eyes and let the sound unravel what remains. Each harmony dissolving subtle pains, like rain that falls but never stains. Under the quiet silver sky, the saxophone replies to every silence in my chest where memory lies. Every note becomes a truth no one denies. Perhaps the night is kinder now than daylight ever was. It doesn't ask for explanation just because it understands the space between us. Somewhere beneath another roof you breathe in softer dreams, unaware how every tone redeems the fragile outline of what it seems. The saxophone ascends once more, then settles kind of blue. It wraps the air in tempered gold and hue, a sound that feels like letting go of you. The piano slows its final turn and lets the darkness rise. No need for final words or sighs, just breath beneath the silver skies. If longing learns to live with light, it lives like this. A fading note that leaves behind a kiss. Under the quiet silver sky, the melody remains. The singer's voice and saxophone ease the strains, and when the final echo fades, the calm sustains. The sky stays wide.